You need to excuse me for a second. That's my doorbell. Sorry about that.
Got your Ann Summers delivery?
It was. My Love Honey delivery. You knew what that was as well, you bloody bastards.
The adverts are on TV all the time. Chris took me on a really long walk, and not only did I get sunburned in 11-degree heat, I'm not joking, I got a pure stripe across my face and right from the back of my neck. I have not stopped sneezing since, because obviously we live like near a load of farms and stuff. So I've just been a bit of a sneezy mess, I'm afraid. Right, I'll just start, and I'm really sorry if this is bad. I feel really nervous about doing this.
You can do it a couple of times if you want. We can always stop it. It's easy to edit things and all that as well, so it will not be a problem. Okay. And I'm editing it anyway, so I'll make you sound particularly bad no matter how good you are.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, no problem.
I would just cut the intro and then re-record that, and then just cut you for the rest of the podcast, make it look good.
Just make you say hello 7 times, that kind of thing.
It's conversational but interesting, I'm sure.
I know. I kind of can't wait to discuss it. I woke up this morning and I was like, try and be positive about it. Like, you don't want to just come across like you're just berating it all the time, but I don't have any good things to say.
I'm looking forward to your rant more than anything.
Chris was like, we were watching it and we got about half an hour in, and he was like, honestly, unless Jennifer Lopez gets her tits out, he was like, I can't watch any more of this. And I was like, sorry. Oh yeah, he was very angry by the time we got to the end. I was like, it's for research purposes. It's not like I just picked it like to watch. So he made me watch it chapter 2, so that was his revenge.
Did you not like it, chapter 2?
I felt it took a wee bit longer to get to the point than the first one, but it was definitely scary. Like, that old woman will literally like stay with me for a long time. I did think there were some good like scary bits in it, and I thought Bill Skarsgård was amazing again, but I just thought it took a wee bit longer to get to the point.
I mean, the books
talked about it, did we not? We not talked about it chapter 2.
I thought we did chapter 1.
I think we did chapter 2.
Oh, did you? Oh, in fact, you did, because I was in Krakow.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because when came out to see it, people kept laughing at bits that were funny. You know, that kind of way they'll go and see like a scary film, but they'll laugh. And this bit's not really that scary, but it's not fucking funny.
Yeah.
And we're laughing at that bit with old women.
I wasn't.
I was like, shut up, stop fucking laughing, you're annoying me. And there was a scene not long after, I think it's with a lumberjack.
Yeah.
Shut everybody the fuck up. There was no nervous laughter, there was no genuine laughter. People just went fucking quiet and then shut up for the rest of the film. And I was like, that's quite impactful. That bit freaked fuck it as well.
I found the old woman scarier than the lumberjack thing, but no, I thought it was good. Like, I just didn't think it was as good as the first one. But then Stephen King can't really end a book, can he? So
you can't what, sorry?
You can't really end a book. Like, I always feel like you get to the end of his and you're like, did you run out of ideas, or were you on a deadline for this, or?
It's either usually when the cocaine runs out of kicks, and I'm never too sure. I think it was the Tommyknockers that doesn't remember writing.
Oh, really?
He just saw his face. He woke up one day and he finished a book.
Oh my god, that's so strange. Yeah. Would explain a lot, but yeah.
Or like Bowie as well. He was like that, wasn't he?
Bowie?
Famously, he did. I think it was both Station to Station and Low, and he can't. No, it was Young Americans and Station to Station. He can't remember recording either of them. He was just completely out of it. Yeah, fair enough.
I actually listened to Low. Had Low on the other day. It's a cracking album, that.
It is. It's really good, yeah. Yes, particularly enjoy his Berlin phase, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
3 good albums, really good.
Oh, Berlin's wild. It's like City of Sin. It's where all the good drugs are.
Ironically, that was where he and Iggy Pop went to detox.
Really?
Yes, they went there in the late 70s or the mid 70s to get away from their dealers and sort of basically sort themselves out a bit.
Oh my god, like everything I have ever read or watched about Berlin has literally been about how hedonistic it is, and like there's nightclubs I think still to this day where you can only get in if you're naked. Like, it doesn't strike me as like detox city. Switzerland or somewhere like that, you would think, oh yeah, nice mountains, scenery, calm, but Berlin, no.
I mean, how fucked up must you be that you go to Berlin to try out?
Yeah, or you want to go anywhere with Iggy Pop to try and get sober.
That's a great idea. I mean, Iggy Pop are going to go and dry out. Are you sure with this? Is Ozzy Osbourne going with you as well?
He was eating bats before all this COVID crisis came into play.
Didn't do him any harm back in my day.
Oh man, I always think that Iggy Pop looks like he's wearing a human suit. Like his skin doesn't quite seem to fit his frame, if that makes sense.
I'm amazed he's still alive. There's a story about Iggy Pop. He was playing a gig one time and somebody jumped out of the stage and started giving him a blowjob. He kind of just looked in and went, "Oh yeah, fuck it." Then the person's wig fell off. It was a guy.
Oh my god. Oh dear. I mean, at least they would have aged. How have you guys been, apart from like Easter and chocolate and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, all good. It's just been a wee bit quiet, that's all. Just trying to watch a bit of telly and stuff like that, which is not always, it's trying to focus on these things, trying to actually build up a bit of interest, because you're kind of like, yeah, there's hundreds of things I want to watch, but I can't be bothered.
I know.
I've been the same. It's funny because I've been dying to watch season 2 of Narcos Mexico.
Uh-huh.
For that same reason, I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm going to pay attention to this with subtitles and that, because I can't take anything in just now. But I put it on this morning. I think because it is subtitled, it's forcing me
to focus.
Yeah. So I'm still watching it, so I'm still watching that.
It's really good. Second season of Narcos Mexico. I'm really enjoying it. It takes a couple of episodes to really get going, but see, like from about episode 3-4 right through to the end, spot on. Really good.
Comedy-wise, I've been watching. Have you seen Loudermilk?
No.
It's really good. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me now. He was on Office Space. To be honest, escaped me. He's a former music critic living in Seattle. Who's also a recovering alcoholic, drug addict, and it's just that kind of cynical humour that I fucking love. He's just a prick of a man, and it's really funny. But I was watching earlier, it's the case, the guy came into the pub drunk, went up to his truck, he's like, whoa, give me your keys. He's like, what is it, give me your keys. There's no way I can let you drive drunk. I mean, if you fucking hit somebody, and he's like, oh, fuck off. And they get an argument, and he goes, give me your keys, I'm not taking no for an answer. If you hit somebody with your truck, you're going to kill them. And he goes, it's not my truck. I said, what do you mean? It's like, you've got a motorbike. He goes, are you an organ donor? He goes, yeah. He goes, knock yourself out. Throws him the keys. So in Prime, I'd recommend it. The first episode's a bit kind of gone, but it's very good.
Still got the last episode of Hunters to finish, because I keep going away from that and coming back to it because it's quite heavy. It's not something you can really binge. I don't think it's quite heavy going. And then my sister got me a documentary on Hedy Lamarr, just about how her career in Hollywood and how she went into like basically inventing stuff. But again, I want to sit down and like focus on that and not just like not even really watch it or whatever. I want to sit down and like pay attention to it, but I need to get my focus in gear. I think Hustlers has ruined me.
The sooner I get to your rant, the better. It's interesting enough, the Leprechaun film series has made its way onto Prime.
I saw that!
Including part 4, which is actually set in space.
Of course that is.
Was that your pick for
well,
films that haven't been nominated?
No, I've went with Leprechaun. I think it's 5. Leprechaun in the Hood.
Please tell me you're joking. That's not a real film.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, good.
There's also Back to the Hood. Joking, they're filmed that are genuine films.
Oh my god. How do you even know, like, how can you remember the names of, like, the 6th and 7th part of a franchise?
I sometimes struggle to remember where I am. But I know these things.